The world of action cameras has always been a battleground of innovation. Every year, brands push harder, chasing that perfect shot, sharper, faster, more stable. But this time it's different, because no company is walking a thinner line between glory and collapse than DJI. You can feel in the air that strange mix of thrill and danger. On one side, a new breakthrough in imaging. On the other, a storm brewing that could end it all. This is the story of DJI's next big move, and possibly its last one in the United States. Meet the DJI Osmo Action 6, a camera that, on paper, looks unstoppable. A massive 1-inch CMOS sensor, 8K recording, next-level durability, smartwatch integration that feels futuristic. It's not just a device, it's a declaration. But behind the excitement lies tension. Even as DJI prepares to unleash this technological beast, it stands on the edge of a political cliff. The U.S. government is preparing to vote on adding DJI to the FCC-covered list, a move that would block the sale of all new DJI products with wireless components. That means drones, gimbals, and yes, even action cameras. That vote is scheduled for October 28, 2025. Just 4 days after DJI's official Osmo Action 6 launch. If the decision goes against them, the Osmo Action 6 could become more than just another camera. It could become a symbol, the last major DJI product officially released in the US before the restrictions take hold. A piece of modern tech history tied to a political turning point. The announcement is locked for October 24, 2025, with pre-orders opening the same day. DJI's strategy is clear. Flood the market before any bans take effect. Ship fast, sell fast, and make sure thousands of units reach users before the door shuts. But this isn't just strategy. It's survival. DJI knows that once the FCC decision lands, there might not be another chance like this. And that sense of urgency adds something rare, an emotional charge to a product launch. Now, let's talk about what makes this camera so extraordinary. The Osmo Action 6 is powered by a brand new 1-inch CMOS sensor, a huge leap over the smaller sensor used in the previous Action 5 Pro. This extra surface area means deeper shadows, richer highlights, and stunning clarity in low light. Whether you're skiing through blizzards, diving under turquoise waves, or racing a dirt bike at sunset, every frame looks cinematic. 8K recording at 30 frames per second is another huge upgrade. It's not just about pixels, it's about creative freedom. You can crop, stabilize, or reframe without losing quality. And with 4K at 120 frames per second and 1080p at 240 frames per second, you get that buttery smooth slow motion that makes even the simplest movements feel epic. For athletes, vloggers, and filmmakers, this kind of flexibility changes everything. It turns real life into pure storytelling. Then comes stabilization, the soul of any action camera. DJI calls it Rocksteady Plus. This time it's smarter. The system uses AI-powered horizon leveling, meaning even if the camera tilts or spins, your footage stays perfectly balanced. Imagine running through uneven trails or snowboarding down a steep mountain. No gimbals, no extra equipment, just rock-solid video every time. This is DJI's biggest leap since the original Osmo Action series. They built a system that can keep up with you, no matter how intense the moment gets. Battery performance is another headline feature. Inside, there's a 1,950 milliamp hours battery that can deliver up to 4 hours of continuous 4K recording. That's not just impressive, it's record-breaking in the action camera world. DJI's engineers have redesigned the thermal system too. It keeps the camera cooler for longer sessions, even during high-resolution recording. That means fewer interruptions, less overheating, and more reliability for creators who shoot in tough conditions. The dual touchscreen setup has been refined as well. The front and rear screens are brighter, more responsive, and now feature glove-friendly touch support. So whether you're underwater or climbing in freezing temperatures, the interface remains fluid. And durability, well, DJI didn't hold back. The Osmo Action 6 can dive up to 20 meters underwater without a case. It's shock-resistant, dust-proof, and can handle extreme cold without losing performance. This is not a gadget you baby. It's one you take everywhere. But what's really setting the internet on fire is smartwatch integration. The Action 6 connects seamlessly with wearables like the Apple Watch Series 9 or Garmin sports watches. Imagine recording your run or bike ride while your stats, heart rate, speed, altitude, and distance overlay directly onto your footage in real time. You can even start or stop recording from your watch without touching the camera. For athletes, vloggers, and adventure lovers, it's like wearing a personal production studio on your wrist. And then there's the price, which might surprise you. DJI is expected to launch the Osmo Action 6 at around $329 to $429 for the standard combo. The Adventure Combo, which includes extra batteries, mounts, and accessories, is expected to cost between $479 and $579. That's aggressive pricing, especially when you consider the sensor size, AI stabilization, 8K recording, and smartwatch integration. Clearly, DJI isn't just trying to compete. They're trying to dominate, and fast, before the US restrictions can slow them down. But all of this comes with a shadow hanging over it. The FCC's potential ban could cut off future firmware updates, accessory approvals, and even official US support for new DJI devices. If that happens, the Osmo Action 6 might be the company's last major statement on American soil. DJI knows this. For months, reports have surfaced of the company quietly forming smaller brands under different names, like Scaney, Cogito, Jovistar, and Leno Dynamics, to keep selling products if a ban takes effect. It's a game of cat and mouse between DJI and US regulators. And the Osmo Action 6 is right at the center of it. If the vote on October 28th goes against DJI, it could mean the end of an era, at least officially. No more new DJI drones or cameras in the American market, which means this camera could become something rare. Not just a product, but a collector's item. A reminder of when one company dared to challenge both technology and politics at the same time. To understand just how much of a jump this camera represents, you have to compare it with the Osmo Action 5 Pro. That model already impressed users with 4K at 120 frames per second, a 1/1.3-inch sensor, and DJI's Horizon Steady stabilization. It was smooth, durable, and loved by creators. But the Action 6 takes that foundation and pushes it to the extreme. A full 1-inch sensor changes everything. Low-light performance skyrockets. Noise drops dramatically. Image depth increases. And with 8K recording, it suddenly makes the 5 Pro feel dated. The stabilization system, too, sees a revolution. The Rocksteady 4.0 system uses AI for 360-degree horizon leveling. Even if the camera flips completely, the footage stays upright and cinematic. It's like having a professional gimbal built into a palm-sized camera. Battery life? Same capacity, but smarter management and better cooling give you more shooting time than before. And the body design, sleek, aerodynamic, refined, makes it easier to mount on helmets, bikes, cars, or drones. So, if you already own an Action 5 Pro and you mostly shoot casual clips, it's still a great camera. But if you want the best, if you want 8K power, AI stabilization, smartwatch control, and future-proof features, the Osmo Action 6 is the clear winner. It's not just an upgrade, it's a statement. In many ways, the Osmo Action 6 represents DJI's resilience. It's a company facing its toughest fight yet, political pressure, international scrutiny, and an uncertain future. But instead of retreating, DJI has chosen to push forward with one of its boldest products ever. They could have played it safe, but instead, they decided to go all out to prove that even under pressure, innovation doesn't stop. And that's what makes this camera special. It's more than hardware. It's defiance in a box. If the FCC vote goes against DJI, this might be the last time we see their technology under its original name in the US. But if you look at what they've built here, the precision, the clarity, the intelligence, it's hard not to admire it. The DJI Osmo Action 6 isn't just another entry in the action camera world. It's a farewell letter written in 8K. A reminder that innovation, no matter how controlled, always finds a way to speak. So what do you think? Is the Osmo Action 6 the ultimate action camera, or a final stand before the curtain falls? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into DJI's boldest release yet, don't forget to like video, subscribe for more updates, and hit the bell icon so you never miss what's next. Because when companies like DJI push this hard against the odds, the story is never just about technology. It's about legacy.